Hey guys, Pranjal here, founder of Your Brandmate, and welcome to another video of series Lottie-Files 101. In this video, we're gonna talk about how you can easily create animations for your website or web apps or even mobile apps using After Effects. So essentially this video is gonna consist of the workflow that you will have to consider while creating animations in After Effects to render for Lottie-Files. So let's get started. First thing first, let's download some vectors from FreePic to animate and put it on our website. Of course, you can design your own, but for tutorial purposes, we're gonna focus on what matters the most. So what we'll do with the animations is basically we'll use this character, and whenever she slides her hand off the slider, we'll turn the slider off and we'll turn the text off too. Basically, we'll remove the opacity from that particular text liner. So to create this simple animation, what we'll have to do is we'll group this particular slider first, and also the text and also the character. So we're gonna have a minimum of 4 layers. The first one would be the background, second one would be the character, third one would be the slider button, and the fourth one would be the text layer. Once we have created the layer in Illustrator, we're gonna save it up and let's open After Effects now. That's our main playground here. So first thing is importing the After Effects file, right? So let's quickly import that, and here we're gonna use simple import multiple file option because we'll have to import individual layers separately. Please follow the simple procedure for importing, and we're gonna import each of the different layer as a different render or different footage. So now that we have our layers ready in After Effects, let's animate it. So for the character moving hands, we're gonna use Puppet tool. I am a little bit skeptical that the character might not animate with the Puppet tool, but let's try it out. In case if it doesn't work, we'll remove Puppet tool character completely and we'll just have the sliders for tutorial purposes. So we'll wave the hand for the puppet, and let's create some puppet elements here, or the pointers as we say. Let's create some pointers, and yeah, we are done. So in our timelines, right, let's create some keyframes to move the slider, to move the hand from left to right, from right to left. And in the similar timelines, we're gonna create keyframes for the slider too, and similar for the text layer too. So for the slider button, we're gonna just focus on position, and for the text layer, we're just gonna focus on opacity. So that's it. And now comes the most amazing part, right? That is converting to or exporting as a Lottie file. So once it is all done, so let's just quickly open the extension from Windows menu and quickly render it out as a Lottie file. Now, awesome. So yeah, I was right that the character didn't animate it properly in the Lottie files because of the Puppet tool. So for now, we're gonna remove the character completely and we're just gonna focus on the sliders itself. But important lesson here that please don't use Puppet tools in Lottie files. Just focus on opacity, positioning, scaling, and all those kind of transformation layers available. So now that is done, and we can simply save it in our workspaces so that it would be live in our Lottifile dashboard too. And from there we can quickly create iframe and all the other things that might be required. You can see that, comparatively comparing a simple JSON file and Lottie JSON file, I can see that JSON is more space saving or more optimized. So let's just save the JSON file here. Cool. Also, I have saved it on the workspace too. So let's just quickly check on our dashboard if it is there or not. We should not miss that, right? And here we can see that our animation or our Lottie file is already in our dashboard, and we can use this various options like iframe and all to create iframes for our website. Also, Lottifile has amazing plugin support for all the other web tools like WordPress, Elementor, and Framer, Webflow. So it becomes really easy for developers and even low-code developers to easily integrate Lottifile in their workflow. So in this video, we just talked about how you can easily create animations for your website and mobile application using Lottifile and After Effects. But in the next video, we're gonna talk about how you can use this Lottiefiles and embed it into your website. So I hope this video made some sense to you. If not, let us know. If you have any doubts, we are open to discussions as well. Bye.